Hello, Gemini. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your June 2023 mini tarot reading. Sorry I'm so late this month. I don't know where the time went to. I wanted to take a moment, though, and thank all of the lovelies who stopped to see me in Daytona, Florida at the Spirit Fest show that I was at. I so appreciate you coming. To get to meet you in person after reading for you or you watching my videos is so wonderful for me. And to all the new folks I met and clients I made there, thank you, thank you, thank you. I look forward to coming back next year. And let's see what else. Please remember to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. And if you'd like a reading just about you, I've included my website down below, www.soulstarbliss.com. Or you can also get a hold of me through Readings by Judy, JUDIE.com. Now, with that said, and I think I said it, but I'll say it again, don't forget to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Because sometimes they do connect as much or more than your sun sign. So let's see what is coming up for you, Gemini. Oh my goodness. Don't forget, the summer solstice. This month in the States, June 21st, a powerful day. Make your broom stand up. That's one of my favorite things to do. I like to go around the house and set up all the brooms because they do stand up. And they stand up for anybody. It does, I'm not anybody that special. If it works for me, it'll work for you. But there's a lot of other things too to do on that day. But I just wanted to remind everybody it's coming up. Wow, it seems like there's things going up and down around you. Things are great, busy, 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 and then they get lax. And I think I'm talking about work or just life in general. It seems like it's been, I wish I was busier, with work, and then you get bombarded with work. And then there's a little lull, and you don't even take that time to rest yourself and get yourself up and going again. You're busy doing stuff for others. Gemini, this is a good month to look at yourself and do what's needed for you, whether it be rest, whether it means going fishing, going traveling, reading a book, whatever it might be. This is a month where it would help you just to put some energy and focus on yourself. It says, you definitely have someone from spirit world walking with you. I don't know if this is for everybody, but I just feel really compelled to say there's a woman, maybe a mom or a grandmother that is definitely walking with you and sees what you're doing. And I almost feel like you're listen up. You're going to need to take care of you. That's all I have to say about that. We'll move forward because I don't know who it was for. Could be for one, could be for, thousands of people. But I felt really strongly say that. So if it's for you, claim it for yourself and then listen up and do what you need to. In the love area, it seems like some of you are learning to be verbal. Rather than, gee, I come home all the time, grab their hand, bring those little flower with you. I don't know what, but it says, stir up the love life. Get it going again. It's all possible. If it's become humdrum or the same over and over and over, do something about it. Even saying kind words, thank you, or, doesn't have to be anything expensive. Sometimes just the fact that you stopped and picked a flower outside, a wildflower on the road, could be very powerful. Heads up there, folks. You're getting ready to make some more decisions, it looks like here, or making plans. It's almost like you're making plans, like a 3-year plan or a 3-month plan for some of you, and you're worried, am I making the right choices? Am I giving my power away? What am I supposed to do here? And you can have a plan, write it down, adjust, readjust, but then most important is put dates on it. Now it becomes goals. It's not just, yeah, I should do this. Well, if you have a plan and, you're wondering if it's exactly what you should do, discuss it. Go talk about it. Then, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Put the date that you'd like to have it completed by or plan on. And just go right down your list, because we can all have wants and wishes, but once we write them down or even put a date on them, they become goals. And when you have goals, Gemini, you're going to meet them. You're just somebody that's not going to just blow those off, or it feels like anyway here. Opportunities are going to present themselves. And I don't know who this is for, but remember, money isn't everything. If you're working and making money, and you have no time for play, no time for family, no time for you, I don't know what to say about that. I think you have to figure that out by yourself. Yes, you're a very good provider, but somebody may just want you, just want you to be there, want you to be safe, have attention or something like that. So again, I know some of you can't quit your job. Don't expect you to, but look around, because there's more to work than, there's more to life than just work and money. And that's not for everybody, so don't send me 10,000 Gemini messages. But that's a real loud and clear message for at least one person, maybe more. Seems like, how do I say? It seems like people from the past are showing up. Remember this, how they were before. Did they change? I don't know. Let them prove themselves. But it's not just one person. There's several. Maybe it's business and it's clients that are coming back. And if they weren't good before, I don't know. I look at that. If they were friends that, made promises they didn't keep or weren't true or cheated or whatever, let them prove theirself. You're strong. You don't have to just, because they said so, say it's true. Let people from the past that wanting to come back, if they left in a bad way, but even people that you just haven't heard from in 10 years, they certainly could have changed. So it says, treat them like new friends and let them prove themselves, and you won't have any disappointments along the way. And also don't let family or friends or business guilt you into working or doing things they want, because I think you sometimes forget that this is your life too, and there's more to life than work or doing for others. Not that there's anything wrong with doing for others, but you need to do for yourself first. So if you look back from the past and make a few adjustments, we can't go back and change the past, but we can work with what we learned from it. And you'll make some new choices into the future. And if you're not ready to make the choice, it's not maybe time to make the change. Like you can't just say, okay, I'm going to do this. Well, you can, but I'm just saying if you've thought it through, it's on your list, put a date by it. Now you got a goal. And it says you won't make any foolish choices. But it says, too, it's time for your wants, wishes, and daydreams. Maybe you've been wanting to retire. Maybe you've been wanting to start a new job. Maybe you just want some time to yourself. All those things are possible. Claim them for yourself. You help other people along the way to make their life easier. Do something for yourself, because I feel like it's going to be much needed. It is much needed. And, you need to bring some joy into your own everyday life, if you would, and that would be a good thing. And whatever you're waiting for to make the change, time is now. For some of you, the time is now. And that's up to you, but I just wanted to pass that message on to you. And it looks like when you stand up to somebody, or maybe it's easier for you just say, oh, okay, and then walk out the door. It says it's time for you to stand up for something that you believe in. Not me, not whatever, but it says open to the possibility of talking over things like with family, friends, business, whatever it is. You have a really good mind, Gemini. I'm sure it's working all the time, constantly. But you need to sit down and speak. You come up with some really good ideas or reasons why things are that way. But some of you that can't verbalize that and leave the other person to make up their own answer, sometimes that answer is not good. So what I think is going on here is it's time to have a conference, sit down and tell someone how you feel about them. Explain to them you don't want to be talked to like that. And I think that would be like your partner, whether it be wife, husband, friend, whatever it is, and speak up about that, and things could change there for you. You have the Magician here, which I believe you've used to excel at a lot of things that you do, but you don't have to prove anything to anyone anymore, it looks like. It looks like, maybe you're proving it to yourself or a family member that's not even any longer around, but the Wheel of Fortune is yours now. You've done a lot of things here, a lot of work, but don't end up being, so exhausted that you can't enjoy, or so, run down that you get sick. You don't want any of that. And if you feel like you're stuck somewhere, I don't think that you are, unless you've put self-imposed bondage on yourself, meaning, oh, I can't do that until this happens or that happens. Really take a look at what's going on around you. This isn't for everyone, but those of you that are like the workaholics or, on the run all the time doing things for folks, stop and take a look at what's good for you, because it says your excuses are gone now. So much around you, so much to celebrate. Start by celebrating you, and things are really, really going to fall into place when you do that. I feel like, like you already have abundance in a way. You have joy, bliss, and ease. No, you don't. For those of you that are working nonstop, some of you may have, and kudos to you for it, because you certainly deserve it. But I feel like, over the next couple of months, you're going to realize that you do need some time for yourself. You do need to do some of the things you want to do. And when you do that, this happy camper. Not that you're angry or anything else, but the message I want to get across to those of you who this is for, You don't have to prove anything to anybody. You already did. And with that said, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. I so appreciate you dropping by, Gemini, and I'll see you again next month.